DEGRASSI High. She had a baby when she was real young. Her best friend is a skinny chick. She knows an Asian born in Nick. Caitlin, she is very chic, but I'm still in love with a girl named Spike.
You're listening to the I'm in Love with the Girl Named Spike, a DEGRASSI podcast. I'm your host, Mike Park, along with my co-host, Hannah Eagle.
Good day, Mike.
And Rick Johnson.
Hi.
And today we're on episode 104, Shout, part 1, which is episode 8 of season 2 of Next Gen. This is a heavy episode featuring the topic of rape with Paige. So we decided not to have a guest because we're going to try to keep it a little bit on the heavy side and less on the lighter side, but we'll probably still dive into the lighter side. The terrible B plot of Toby and JT and lockers. Hannah, how does it start?
It starts with a very 2000s montage of a soccer game, kind of a cutty and slow-mo. And Paige is watching Dean, who later realizes Dean plays soccer.
Yeah. I love the slow-mo of Paige just cheerleading and eyeing Dean, and Dean eyeing her back, even though he's supposed to be concentrating on the game. Credits.
How old do you think Dean is?
42.
Yeah, he seems so
old. And she seems so young compared to him. That's what the most upsetting part to me is.
Well, I think the most upsetting part is that Spinner is the star of the soccer team.
Yeah, there's no way in the world he is the
He
star.
went from basketball team manager to the star of the soccer team in 1 year.
Yeah, well, it's because he thinned down.
He did. This is a good year for Spinner.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Do you know what Dean has been in?
I don't know. He looks like he would be in like some Dude, Where's My Car type of movie.
He's been in every single Resident Evil movie.
Love it.
But
as who?
I don't know, some resident of evil. But most notably, the thing that you know him from is he was Rogue's boyfriend that she comatose in that first X-Men film.
Whoa, really?
Whoa.
I love that. That's
a big
one.
part. That means, though, if he was in all the Resident Evil movies, that means that him and Shane McKay were both in one of them together.
Who's Shane?
Not at the same time. Shane McKay from junior high.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. I get it.
Come on.
This guy.
I've just never heard his last name straight up.
Said so matter-of-factly.
Yeah. You know, Shane McKay.
So, Rick, after credits roll, lead us from there.
The bus is pulling away, and Paige makes her move to get with Dean.
What school does Dean go to?
I don't know.
East Downing Prep.
Yeah, I assumed he was.
Uptown?
It was like a college exhibition game, so that they could like beat the pants off a game. All those kids on that other team seem like they're in college.
Mm-hmm.
And they're at like a college level party.
Yeah, that definitely is college level party. No. That could be a high school party for sure.
That could be a high school party.
No way.
High school.
There's no way that high schoolers had the wherewithal to get a keg.
Oh,
And
we
cups.
had kegs all the time. And cups. All the time. This isn't Muskegon, Michigan, man. This is Toronto.
I understand that big city life is different than
Big city life.
but like I assume that Hannah and I had a similar size city that we grew up in.
Nah, man.
Well, but I didn't get invited to any parties. I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
I'm making it up.
Yeah, I bet both of those cities are similar sizes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Hazel, Paige walking up to the bus, as you had said, to approach Dean, and he invites her to a party, which we have kind of briefed. If you are Dean, I'll take Hannah's perspective. What are you thinking right now? Are you thinking, A, I'm going to score with this 12-year-old girl. B.
Let me just get in that headspace.
She's 14 currently, by the way.
Yeah, I just wanted to.
I feel like he's like 17 though. It still feels very weird to me.
Yeah, of course. But okay, I'll just let you dictate what's going through his mind after his bus rolls away as he waves goodbye as Hazel and Paige just jump up and down with their pom-poms.
Well, you know what's so hard about Dean is that he's always smiling, but he also always looks a little bit angry and a little bit like he's like a kind of a sociopath. So it's really hard to see what he's thinking most of the time, except that he's got a bad plan. He's got an evil plan and we don't know what it is yet. He you know what I mean? So I think he knows what he's about to do.
What do you think?
You think he was consciously thinking, I'm going to rape this woman?
I don't think anyone goes into any room thinking, well, you know what, though? Maybe some people do.
Yeah, take that back. Take that back because I've been watching the first 48 and it's all about
no.
Like serial rapists?
Yeah. I know. I just started SVU from the beginning and same.
Yeah.
I want to believe that he didn't think that, but he probably did.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Toby, JT, JT's in the Panthers outfit wearing a clown wig. Why does he have the clown wig on?
Well, it fell out of their locker.
Okay.
Also, there's no way that Panther outfit was supposed to be worn by JT because it's like normal size on top and then like the scrunchiest legs on the bottom. Mm-hmm. It's crazy looking.
Probably never been washed, and it was made in like 1985.
Like,
did you have any desire, Rick, to be part of like a spirit squad?
No, 0%. However, when I worked at Toys R Us, multiple times I was Jeffree.
Oh, that's awesome! I love it.
It was
fun.
It was bad.
I love that they made you be Jeffree because you were the tallest guy working.
No, I barely fit in the outfit. It was
Jeffree is 12 feet tall.
Yeah, it was wild. Like there was multiple like fans in the head part and you had to rig it up with batteries and it would just blow down because it was so hot.
That seems like a lot.
I'm down with that. Hannah, any desire to be part of any kind of spirit squad, cheerleading, flag girl?
Flag girl. No,
mascot.
Not flag girl, but mascot. Yeah, always wanted to be mascot.
You swear?
I swear to God. When I was working at the arcade, I made a big fake dog head and I walked around in it one year and I was like, I'm the mascot. And they were like, no, you're not.
You should have worked at Toys R Us. You could have been Jeffree. Every store had one.
It just seems like so much attention, but you don't even have to have it directly on you. Like you don't even have to be observed. I don't know.
Think of all those Jeffree costumes. I just thought like all those Jeffree costumes just went in the trash. Thousands.
Oh, yeah,
I bet they sold them in some kind of auction.
No way. Okay. Because it was store by store.
They sold them all to me.
Yeah, you just have a house full of weird Jeffree outfits.
Yeah, me and my Jeffrees.
We also didn't mention that also prior to Dean's invite, Spinner asked Paige out on a date.
Yes.
And she said yes, which is weird because I thought they were already dating last year.
It's weird because you think they're dating, and then at one point, Paige is like, "We're not, definitely not dating.
Yeah, we're just friends."
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hannah, what as an adult, but still in the mind of a child?
That's exactly right. Yes.
What is your long-term goal here in life? What is your end goal? End goal. Let's give you like a 5-year window. Where do you hope to be in 5 years? When you're in your 30s?
When I'm in my 30s, I would still love to be doing a lot of the same shit, honestly. If I could do more music and more dumb videos and maybe more people are watching them. But, take what I can get.
What about expanding on that idea of a mascot and when COVID is gone and Disneyland reopens, maybe moving to Anaheim, California and being a cast member, a Disney cast member as
like Mickey?
Daisy Duck.
Why
you do it?
specifically Daisy Duck?
Well, I don't think there's a lot of Daisy Ducks. No, people don't have that desire.
I bet you don't get to pick.
I think there's a lot of
That's true.
theater
You're
majors
Yeah,
chomping at the bit for that.
like
They line up
everyone.
around the block.
I've known like 10 people that have gone down and cast members, and it's always like that's what you do after college when you can't use that theater degree.
I know. I feel so
Also,
bad
two
about
of them
that.
got pubic lice because they don't wash the outfits.
That's
Not
no
a
good.
fun way to get pubic lice.
No.
Blockbuster or the equivalent, Canadian equivalent of Blockbuster, did they ever disclose the name of the store?
That's totally Blockbuster.
Okay.
What you think?
100%
I don't remember-
blue, white, yellow, movie
I don't
store.
remember Blockbuster having all those snacks.
Yeah, they did. They did. They had.
They did.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe
That's
my
what-
podunk ones.
Yeah. Did Malvern have a Blockbuster?
We did,
Of course.
Of course.
This is not Muskegon. This is Malvern.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Malvern.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, Malvern has a population of
It doesn't matter. The population.
2,998. Muskegon has 40,000 people.
Yeah, that's what shows how backwards Muskegon is that they didn't have a Blockbuster.
We had a
Exactly.
We had a Blockbuster. It was next
Yeah.
to the guitar store I worked
No
with.
kegs and no Blockbusters.
No. Please stop lying. No more lies.
There's probably like 8 Blockbusters.
No more lies.
The flip phone that Spinner pulls out, is he getting a text from Paige, Hannah? What's he?
That flip phone was wild too because it just had a big opening, like a big open hole. She's like, my grandpa's dying, can't come. Ooh, sad
So
face.
did they show what they rent by chance? Anybody?
Ugh,
It was
I
like all
wish.
fake. He said what movie. I didn't write them down. They were just like all fake
Okay.
romantic comedies.
Because he was gonna go see Star Wars, right? Isn't that what he mentions later?
Yeah, but that's also weird. There's no way Paige wants to go see Star Wars. I like that. That's his big plan. He's like, check it out. Paige is gonna see Star Wars. She's gonna love it.
Episode 2.
So Hazel and Paige arrive at Dean's party. Dean answers the door. Paige and Hazel are both wearing really nice spring dresses.
Yeah.
There's nothing more I like than spring dresses.
Wow.
And they look great. And then this very pretty girl comes up to Paige and says, watch out for Dean. Watch out. But
Well, Paige enters their conversation talking about drum and bass and techno.
She sounded like she knew what she was talking about to me.
Yeah, and then that's when that girl was like, yo, watch out.
Yeah.
Because this dude, 30-year-old man, is going to take you upstairs.
I wonder if there's an IMDb for the watch out girl.
I don't think so. Let me find out. I'll look it up.
Okay. Yeah, she's got to have done something because she's too beautiful not to have done something. What about the Hannah? Let's jump into the next scene with Toby and JT making some kind of blender mishmash. What is
a
in
B
this?
plot.
What is in this meal?
I think it's mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then he puts marshmallows in. He puts cheese flavored corn snack in. Cheese curls. And then he puts he squeezes half of a lemon.
Yes.
There was other stuff on the table, but I couldn't see it.
He doesn't put anything like sardines or something wicked like that.
I mean, marshmallows in that
Mac and cheese.
wicked. Yeah, it's
I
pretty
feel like I
wicked.
can still do marshmallows. Like if you made a mac and cheese and you put marshmallows on top and they melted over it, probably pretty good.
I don't know. No,
I what is that crinkling, by the way? Someone's crinkling.
it's not me.
Mike?
Do you hear it right now?
No.
Is it this?
No.
I don't know then.
It's that.
It
What is that? What is that?
I don't hear it. Do you hear it, Hannah? Rick,
It's not me.
let us continue. Let's get back to the party. Dean leads Paige upstairs. Kind of treats her like a princess as he holds her by the fingertips. Maybe gives her a twirl.
Yeah.
And she's feeling good.
Those are-
She's
yeah.
smiling and she's down. She's down to perhaps kiss, perhaps hold each other tightly, and maybe even some nakedness. Maybe.
Yeah.
And so the lights go off. The door closes. Hannah, what happens next?
Can I pause you real quick?
Oh, yeah.
Please. Oh, please.
That woman that told her to watch out has been in so much stuff.
Okay, tell me.
She looks familiar to me. Is she in Game of Thrones?
No, I'm looking through it right now. Have you ever seen Total Drama Revenge of the Island? No.
Every
There's
night.
no Total Drama Island.
She's been in a lot of Beyblade television programs. I
Ooh.
assume she's done a lot of voice acting. She was in Confessions of a Drama Queen, right?
Confessions of a
Confessions of a
Teenage
Teenage
Drama Queen?
Drama Queen, yeah.
Who'd she play?
Robin?
Sure.
Sure.
I love that movie. What's your collar? What are you doing?
Okay, go on, Rick. Anything else?
She's been in so many voiceover things.
Well,
Voice
I love
work
her.
is out there.
Yeah.
I'd like to do voiceover work.
Me
Maybe we
too.
should do voiceover work, all the three of us.
We should
She
make
was in a
little
movie called
cartoon.
Fast Food High. 2000.
Cartoons.
What would you do? Like a voice in a cartoon? Would it just be like, I could be a father and go, kids, stop that? No good?
That's good.
Yeah. And I could
Okay.
be like the teenage boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad!
Shut up, Dad.
I
Ooh,
feel
that was
like
good.
I feel like I could play like a sloth or a bear.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see you play a bear right now. Let's say you're a talking bear and I'm your father. I'm like, Rick,
What's
look at
your
this
name?
mess.
Is your name Michael?
No, Dad. Like, Rick,
Oh.
look at this mess.
Dad, it's
Yeah,
not my mess.
That's a bear, all right.
You want to hear my sloth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
all
say
right.
Rick the Sloth. I'm your dad. Rick, look at this mess you've made.
Dad, it's not mine.
It's just the bear is slower.
Yeah.
That's what a sloth is. I would watch that show.
Yeah. All right. We gotta
Okay,
get
so-
the animated.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
So Dean and Paige are in the room.
Yeah, rape happens.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, shockingly convincing of
Yeah.
how that would have gone down.
Yeah,
It's
100%.
Not cool, obviously.
Upsetting, and yeah. There's like, I feel like I also read somewhere there's like different cuts of that scene for US and Canada.
I wonder
for
which
how
one.
long.
We all watched the YouTube link on the DeGrassi channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder which one we saw.
Yeah.
It went on too long.
I agree. The part of me was like, some of this could be cut out, but I was like, I guess they're just trying to like really like shock everybody about it. I don't know.
Did you know anyone at school that was raped or raped? Raped or raped, Hannah?
Not while not while I was in high school. I've met people since, but
Rick,
Yeah.
did they get caught?
really,
Were they put away?
No, and I also don't really want to talk about it. It has nothing to do with me. I'll tell you about it off air.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving along, Paige sitting on the bleachers. Sitting on the bleachers thinking what, Hannah?
sitting on the bleachers, having a very like, not to take the levity out of the situation or like make light. I don't know if I use that word right. But like very like Dawson's Creek moment on the bleachers.
Never seen Dawson's Creek, unfortunately.
You've never seen Dawson's Creek? That's our
I
next
did.
podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 years when we're done with this
Yeah.
bullshit.
We'll just keep finding shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just feels like she's like, I'm not sure what happened, but maybe like I can just pretend it didn't happen.
Okay. She's trying to go on with life.
Seems it.
When Terry comes in all happy and bubbly, Rick,
Yeah.
what does she say?
I don't know. I didn't write that down. I can't remember.
You don't recall from memory? I know
No.
Hannah remembers. What does Terry say?
I think they're like walking down the hallway, right?
Yeah.
And Hazel's like, "You went in a room and you were
Oh,
alone." And Terry was like, "You were in a room alone?" And they're like, "That's right." And then Jimmy hears them saying that a bunch.
And he's concerned.
Yeah.
I don't
Jimmy's
know
a
if
good
he's
guy.
I don't know if he's concerned. He's more like that. Those motherfuckers.
No, he wants
Because
revenge.
he's gonna tell Spinner.
Oh, but Spinner's a lover, not a fighter.
I'm also like, does Spinner need to be told? I just feel like if I saw something that would really make my friend sad, I would not tell them.
Oh no way.
God, Paige is wearing so much makeup right now. I kind of like it.
Did anyone? Okay, so this B plot. With,
Something about the collar makes it worse.
Yes, that's what I'm trying for.
Is it the 3 buttons? I think is the worst part. The 3 unbuttoned buttons. Okay, so this B plot with Toby and JT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How insane does Toby look? Super sweaty and just like
with the scissors,
just losing it. Well, he's putting up the
tape, right?
The tape, and they cut back to him, and it looks like he dunked his head in water. He's so sweaty.
He's been working hard putting that tape up.
Cleaning up JT's problems.
As a messy person, I was like, yeah, he's overreacting. I just think it's not that big a deal. It's just a locker. My locker was always a disaster. Yeah.
What a dick of JT to cut Toby's sleeve, though.
Yeah.
And just drop kicks it into the garbage can perfectly, though.
I love that.
It's a good kick.
Outside at DeGrassi, Spinner and Jimmy are walking. What are they discussing, Hannah?
Outside at Spinner and JT are
about to eat lunch.
Yeah, they're going to sit on top of the picnic. I think I just heard the question weird. They go to sit on a picnic table, and he says, "I'm going to take her to see Attack of the Clones or something." And then
I got tickets to Star Wars.
I know. I was like, 2002. I was like, which Star Wars could that be that he's so excited about?
I think it was the last one. It was.
Yeah.
Whatever. The
Revenge
one where they get the legs chopped, where he gets his legs chopped off.
I think that's Revenge of the Sith. And Jimmy's like, "Hey, maybe you should just relax." And then he tells him that she hooked up with Dean at the party.
It's also insane to me that they were also at that party, but yet did not see either of them at all.
That's a rager.
I know where Paige was. I don't know where Hazel was. In the bathroom?
Yeah. I don't know. There's no way Hazel was not outside talking about EDM with somebody else.
See, you, Rick, look at this party and go, this is fake. But we had some rager parties like this. I remember I grew up in a very affluent area. So I remember this one party, just a mansion, and it was like one of those teen movies, like Clueless or whatever.
I'm not saying that this party is fake. And I understand that parties like this happen.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that, like, high school parties that are like this, there has to be, like, a helping hand getting that way. Like, it's not like those kids were just like, all right, Dean, you go get the keg.
Well, the thing is, I attended these parties in high school before social media. So it was just word of mouth, and you would just, like, party on Kennedy Road, and you drive up, and you would just see a mob of people park and go up with your case of beer, and there'd be 200 people there, and just chaos.
Yeah,
that's insane.
It is
insane. Where were their parents?
They're out of town, and then obviously people are stealing stuff. It was chaos. Thankfully, I never did that.
That's insane.
Yeah. It is insane, but it's fun.
In Muskegon, they had a lot of like field parties where there would be bands that played. There would be like a stage set up with pallets.
Cool.
Yeah, and then a bonfire, and the cops would come every time.
Oh.
Yeah, and me, I was I hung out in my basement alone.
How? I don't believe this. There's no way.
I mean, I think you're seeing the fully formed Hannah.
Yeah, this took a lot of self-reflection and stuff.
So
was a lot of,
senior
Yeah.
year of high school, a Friday night, you're not going out?
Probably not. I mean, like sometimes well, at that point I was working at Grand Slam, so I was probably working.
Oh,
and then
no,
after
that's
work.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you are a winner. You're a winner.
I'm a winner.
You're a winner.
I would Friday night in high school senior year, unless I was playing a show, I was not going out. Straight up.
Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't even know what to do with myself if I was at a party. I'd be like, I guess I'll like try not to tell anyone that I'm gay if I get drunk.
I feel like if I would have went to that party as me in high school, the people at that party would have said, "Why are you here?"
Whoa.
You know, like,
Yeah. Oh, you're here.
like, did someone tell you could come to this party? You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I would show up to parties that I didn't know the people whose house it was. They were just one of many people that would attend.
Mike,
yeah, we would just drink. We would have drinking games.
Charmed high school existence.
I mean,
is it really a charmed high school existence, or that was just the reality back then in 1984, 5, 6, 7?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Times have changed. We are now dealing with the denial of this event happening in Paige's mind as Hazel tries to convince her otherwise. Spinner also confronts Paige. What is that discussion like? Either of you?
He says, "How's your grandma?" And she says, "She's gonna be all right." And then I can't remember if he says, "How was Dean?" Like,
yeah.
It's no good. It's something that a shitty kid says. Like,
but he doesn't know that she was raped. He just knows she stood him up.
Still, in that situation, as an adult, I would have, if that was me as an adult, I would have just said, "All right, not meant to be. It's cool." Walking away. I wouldn't have confront the person and be like, "You lied to me." That's like a psychopath does that.
Well, yeah. Also, it's like, I'm sorry. Was I under any obligation to like want to be your girlfriend? No.
Right.
I'm allowed to lie to get out of a date.
In the toilet. We are now in the bathroom.
In the toilet.
Isn't she crying on the toilet? She's sitting on the toilet crying.
I don't know if she's on the toilet. She's just in the bathroom.
I thought she was like slumped next to the toilet.
Okay, let me confirm this exactly. I'd like to know.
It is in my mind.
Is this the darkest DEGRASSI episode today?
No.
Up to this point, yes, of course.
Up to this point, yeah.
And because it's such a heavy topic, and because they're so young too.
Yeah.
Junior high. This is my daughter's age.
Wow. Paige is in high school. No, it doesn't make it any better, but or excusable. But
he's trying to make excuses.
Let's get these facts.
Let's get these facts straight.
Don't put this on Dean. He's got a big future ahead of him.
Jesus Christ. So I already know that Dean comes back.
Right? Yeah. Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You could spoil it because I'm interested to know what happens.
No.
Like, no.
You wait.
No.
You wait patiently. We're not giving this away. Because when he comes back, you can be like, yes.
This is like, I will say.
This is my boy Dean.
This is definitely, I feel like, the start of the long, really, really long arcing plots that are like very fun.
Yeah. This is great. So yeah, you're correct. Paige is not on the toilet. They're just in the bathroom. I don't know why. I thought she was. But she is in tears. Hazel's trying to console her. Back to dumb B plot. Raditz just basically tells JT and Toby they need to work it out. And he cuts JT's sleeve off, right?
Yeah.
So
what do you do?
Let's zoom back to Paige. Is her denial, she's just talking like, I wish Dean would call me back, right? At some point, she's trying to justify everything by saying, I wish Dean would call me back. And why hasn't he called me back?
She's just probably trying to figure anything out. She must be so confused, angry, sad. Also, I'm not even going to say that. What's my problem? There's a flood of emotions going through her mind, and she's angry and sad and confused. And as well she should be. and
Yeah, I don't
walking.
think she even has like the wherewithal to know that it even happened. She's not like putting the pieces together yet.
Yeah, she's still a kid. This is crazy. This is crazy, and I'm angry. As she walks out towards I feel like it's a track football field. She's going into it, and Hazel runs up to her, or not runs up, just kind of catches up with her. And this final scene, what's happening? Hannah! Final scene of Paige and Hazel. Angry talk by Paige.
She says that Hazel says you should go talk to someone. She says no. She says you should go to the doctor. She's like no. And then she's like I can handle it. But she's clearly like unraveling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
What about her outfit? She's like a J-Lo type of outfit, right? Like
she's handling that fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Both these episodes, she is still dressing up. Like, I feel like if that happened to anybody but her, they would be wearing sweats.
Yeah, like Stephanie K, like after the turmoil, she just dressed as a sloth, as Rick's impression of a sloth.
I'm Stephanie K.
Yeah.
I went on a date with Damon King.
It's a lot different. This next gen is a lot different. Okay, so we freeze frame on Paige, and it's just to be continued. So
yes,
I'll talk to you guys next week, and we will continue this. Smash that like button. Smash it.
Slap the bell. Slap the bell. Slap the bell.
All right. Talk to you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.